crisp ball. Gotta respect that. I mean, whenever one of his guys is open, he's getting the ball to him quickly and on time.
Here's DiVincenzo. 4 on the shot clock. A shot by Middleton, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Phoenix's ball. Ball outside. On the wing, Booker. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Charity stripe shot. And that one goes long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And Milwaukee has possession after the Suns pick up 2. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Crowder. Booker with no one around. And the 3 off target. Now Holiday. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got his second basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. With the Suns at full strength, able to win some games, he's obviously a huge part of their future.
Holiday up top. High post try, and it's good for 2.
Plays mature and under control. Holiday doesn't need the flashy plays. He's very comfortable with that mid-range.
Now here's Paul. Puts it up from 12. Lopez with the block. Holiday with it. Here's the teardrop. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Ball looking over the floor. Pass to Booker. Ball outside. Bridges against Middleton. Ball for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. No good with the wing jumper. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 1. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of this.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Milwaukee is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Middleton. Shoots over Bridges. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Top of the key, Booker. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Misses off the right iron. The Bucks trail. Middleton outside. Floats it up for Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. This is it to Paul. Over Holiday. Phoenix, no good that time either. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Crowder with the steal. And here is Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
The first one falls.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Holiday after the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. Shot clock at 6. With his first shot attempt, and the Bucks miss again. Suns trail by 3. Booker in the corner. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And there's the pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and that one's good by Lopez.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
Back to Paul. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one misses. Good work defensively by Crowder. To the wing on the left. The 19-foot shot. Here's Ayton. That's tipped and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Crowder with it, now guarded by Giannis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Suns here with a different look. Sharch checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Now here's Sharch. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. There's the lob into the Kumbo, and stolen by Payne. Craig kicks to Payne. Johnson outside. Pass to Craig. Booker with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go. Craig can't get it to go.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And here are the Suns now, following the miss by Brook Lopez. Payne dishes to Sharch. Johnson right side. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Middleton. And Holiday has it in the corner. Over Johnson. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
No good from Booker.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Shots good by Middleton.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Now here's Booker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Phoenix no good that time either.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. 8-point game.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Antetokounmpo against Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Bucks leading by 8. Middleton looking it over. Shot from the wing. Saric grabs the board.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Saric. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Payne. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
On the wing, Holiday. 5 points in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it. And it's Payne in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Milwaukee leading by 8. Down low, here's Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Booker looking around. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
During this process, you must allow Restream to post publicly so we can retrieve comments. Finally, click allow and you'll be redirected.
Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but like we may lose a game here or there, but you know everybody's still happy for each other. You know, we're just trying to build.
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense guys.
Oh, that was terrific!
Good.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Saric. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Bucks leading by 14. Pass to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Ayton. For 3, Booker gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
The lead now cut to single digits. Booker's got 5.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Holiday with it, And it's Johnson picking him up. And the dunk by Giannis.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Here's Booker. He can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Timeout called. The Suns. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Making a change here. Forbes checked in. And for the Suns, Jay Crowder's checked in for Saric. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And Paul subbed in for Payne. Inside, here's Bridges. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. That's a 2 from Paul. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday, takes a 3. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And we know Paul's not the biggest guy in the league, far from it, but that does not stop him from finding ways to score inside.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
To the paint. And Ayton throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The Suns have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And Giannis throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Booker outside. Passes to Crowder. Inside. Ayton trying to break free. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Chris Paul. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 14 points. Portis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the middle. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
First one calls for him.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Teague, he's checked in for the Bucks. Both free throws good from Holiday. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Milwaukee in the lead. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 22 points for him. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Free throw good. Giannis. Here's Booker. 10 points for him. There's the pass to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Paul. The Bucks have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. On the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result.